Sab Story.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We over here, man, under the mistletoe. First, before we even start this conversation, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, man.
Come on, man.
Came through, donated the toys for
Come on.
the kids at U Mom New Day Center. It means a lot. Under the mistletoe, you know, the holiday season is here. This is our Christmas show. And for you to come back and give back to the community, I think that means a lot. This whole experience has got to feel good for you because new single out now, My Bit with Wiz Khalifa.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Just the projects, the records. I mean, your 48 hours joint was crazy. And then
thank you.
I feel like they kind of going at the same time. One's like online and one's living on radio, and it's got to be in a good place, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's great right now.
But I mean, you're on stage, man. You're at Under the Mistletoe. Shout out to Metro by T-Mobile. And it's got to feel good to be in the hometown, right? The city.
Super. Yeah, like you said, it's like a culmination, like all those things happening right now. You know, being a kid from the city, being able to, you know, come back and give back, and then, you know, be able to touch the stage here. Like, if you told me I was doing that like a couple years ago, I'd be like, I couldn't see how, but like, you know, it just feels amazing to be back.
I can see how, man, because you know when we first met, and have we ever really spoke about the story how we met? Do you remember how we met?
I do remember how we met. We met at a random, so we actually met through Chunk.
Shout out to Chunk, man.
Called me out,
man. You remember?
It was Shore Bar.
Shore Bar, Malibu, right? Is that what it is?
No, Santa Monica.
Wow,
over there.
how many bottles did we drink? And I pulled up like at 1. I got there hella late. And he's like, wait a minute.
Super late.
You're in Arizona, right? Yeah, Phoenix. Yeah, man, I got to introduce you to somebody.
Right.
Bam, ever since then, it's been 100 off jump, man.
Game over.
Man, and so, I mean, I knew that. And then I know what we like to do on our station is if there's an artist that we believe in, we like to build that relationship early, and I know you have blessed the Khalid joint, Love Lies, the
Love
remix,
Lies
man.
Remix, man. Yeah, one of my favorite records.
And we still have people calling to this day to ask where can they get that remix, man. I've been waiting on you for almost a year and a half to put the remix somewhere, man.
Yo, SoundCloud and YouTube are not messing with me.
Man.
As soon as I try and put it up, like they flag it. So we gotta figure out something.
Something,
we gotta
man.
get Khalid on the phone.
So I think we knew that you would be on the stage. We knew that you destined for something great, and you have a great camp with you. And we always talk about teamwork, man.
Makes the dream work.
Exactly. And so your team, when you're putting together a project, you got the new single out now featuring Wiz and by the way, calling request that. But putting this project together and being in the studio, being focused from the visual aspect, which by the way, your videographers are crazy.
Thank you. I get to work with some talented people, so that's a blessing.
How did the whole team come together? And is it a team decision when y'all move? Y'all make or do you kind of go out and they have to say, hey, come on back, Saul, we need to focus on that?
No, we definitely I definitely get these guys on the phone like every week, like we talk, like we plan out, you know, what we want to do, and you know, it's like I'll throw out an idea and they'll be like, all right, cool, let's connect these dots, make this and this happen, or they'll suggest something. So it's like it's a lot of cohesive like back and forth, but yeah, like obviously team is like incredibly important because like, you know, you can't do this shit without a team.
So for 2019, I can't believe we're about to wrap up this year, man. It's actually not just the end of a year, but the end of a decade.
Yeah.
Any key moments that stand out to you, or what was just one of your biggest moments in 2019 to wrap this up? And then how are we going into 2020? New projects, new single, everything.
Yeah. Probably one of the biggest moments was like, you know, doing this My Bit record, and then like the day I got it back, like hearing Wiz on it, and like him like, you know, give me a verse, and then like, you know, just sprinkling all his, you know, everything he does on it. That was an amazing day. Honestly, there's so many like good things that happened like this year for me, you know. But that one was probably like number one on the list for sure.
It's gotta feel good, right? When it's unexpected like that, it just happens.
Yeah, exactly.
They say the best things just happen. You don't have to plan them.
It didn't hit me for like a couple like weeks. Like, I was like, this is like, until like I think I heard it like in the car one day, and I was like, dang, this is crazy.
It sounds different when it's on the radio. I mean, what's that moment like for you driving in your own city, and then you hear your new single on? Like how does that feel, man?
It's pretty wild. Like you said, like it's like it sounds different coming through the radio. Like you hear it like mixed in with like another record, and you hear it like, you know, either you like, you know, debuting it, or like, you know, oh Jesus, like talking over it. Right. It's crazy. Like it's the best feeling in the world.
Because in your earbuds, you know what I'm saying? When, like you said, we're in the studio, when you're in the earbuds, you're just listening. But then when you hear it on the radio, that makes all the difference, right?
Yeah, especially because like, you know, I write, I produce, I do all these things. I'm so close to the record, like. when I finally like let it go and like see people react to it and hear it on the radio, like that's like one of the best feelings.
Man, 2020, what you got lined up for us,
2020, man, we got new music, new visuals, and really like my biggest thing is like just giving like people a body of work. Like I think people are like getting familiar with the music now. Like I really want to like give them something that they're going to be talking about. Exactly.
I think, you know, it's important that people start to understand your voice. They can hear the difference between your voice and other artists as well.
For sure. Yeah. So really just like giving people like more in 2020.
All right, man, we'll wrap it up like this, man. Any Christmas gifts that you're looking forward to this year, or somebody that you can't wait to get a Christmas gift to?
I'm usually, honestly, I'm not even like the gift getter. I'm more like the gift giver. So usually like I'm like trying to figure out, you know, how to bless somebody. But honestly, like the best gifts usually for me is just like being with the fam, everybody home. Like that's like the most important thing for me.
Man, and that's a good pickup line too. Always tell them you're a giver and you don't have to be the receiver. It works every time.
Just give them
Sab Story, man.
All day.
You already know what it is, man.
Bro.
Thank you so much once again.
Anytime.
Under the Mistletoe, powered by Metro by T-Mobile.